Welcome back, 5:22 on this Wednesday morning. Time to check in with Bob Bosold. And, well, Bob, how was day one of the farm show?
Day one was super, and of course, I had a lot of folks asking, are Bob and Leanne going to come out here today? I said, well, I don't think their bib overalls are clean, but probably for today. So I said, they might be here tomorrow, but again.
You have an extra pair?
I've always got extra bib overalls, absolutely.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, if you get a chance, stop out. People
Okay.
love to see you. It's been a great show, great weather yesterday for it.
Right.
Should be a good day today.
Are you going to be there?
Absolutely.
All right.
We'll
You
be
know,
there.
I was thinking yesterday when I was watching Judy interview you, I was like, I've never met Bob in person.
I know it. Come on
Oh, my
out.
goodness.
Well, we're so far away from each other.
I know,
Yes.
right?
You should just walk over in the next commercial.
There you go. It could happen. We're that close. But if you do get a chance, yeah, more than welcome. Come on
All
out
right.
and join us.
Sounds
All right.
good.
In the meantime, let's take a look at what else is going on. The Dairy Margin Coverage Program only made 2 payments all of last year, but as milk prices fall and margins tighten, the program has already made a payment in January for dairymen in the $9.50 a hundred coverage range. Their January checks were $1.56 a hundred. That's because the January margin was $7.94, about $1.82 less than December, as the all milk price dropped by $1.60 a hundred in January also. The major price mover was because of the rise in soybean meal prices, which accounted for about 2/3 of the increase in the margin cost. That price getting over $400. Current forecasts show the monthly DMC margins will stay below the $9.50 coverage range until about September. Well, more members of Congress from both sides of the aisle are happy. Our U.S. Trade Ambassador plans to take action against Mexico over their decision not to import GMO, genetically modified corn, from the United States. That action will be technical consultations against Mexico for their decision, which U.S. officials say is not based on science. That now has to be done before we can go ahead with any settlement over the violations of the U.S.-Mexico-Canada Free Trade Agreement. Well, bad press continues to follow the major meat packers in this country. Their latest faux pas is working with a company that employs underage migrant workers to clean slaughter plants after the processing day is done. The company, Packers Sanitation Services, was found to have employed over 100 of those child laborers on overnight shifts in about 13 packing plants across the country to do what the Labor Department called dangerous jobs in those plants. That company was fined $1.5 million for those violations. And the 6 finalists for our 76 Allison Dairyland position will be announced by the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection on Friday, March 10th at Lake Lawn Resort down in Delavan. Candidates will then start preparing for the 3-day competition, the finals, held on May 11th through the 13th, going through various interviews, testing of their agricultural knowledge and their marketing skills. The 76 Alice will be selected May 13th at the Grand Geneva Resort and Spa in Lake Geneva in Walworth County, and the new Alice will begin her position on July 1st. And again, as we've been talking, today is the second and final day of the Eau Claire Farm Show, Chippewa Valley Expo Center. Doors open at 9. Something we'll have more on tomorrow is that the UW short course down at the UW-Madison we thought was dead. It's been resurrected over UW River Falls. We'll have more on that tomorrow. But let's go to the marketing board and see what happened. Interest rates throwing a scare into the traders, so prices were down yesterday across the board. It even took April crude down. April crude down $2.88 yesterday, $77.58 a barrel. But looking at our commodities, July corn was unchanged overnight at $6.22. July wheat 4 to 5 cents lower, barely over $7 now. Soybeans down another cent or two at $15.03. Dairy markets were mixed, mostly lower yesterday. The barrel cheese price was one of the bright spots, up 3 at 166 3/4. That barrel cheese price down 7 cents. Butter was unchanged. Class 3 futures mostly lower across the board. March down 8 cents at 17.70. April down a penny. May down 6 cents as prices were lowered unchanged all the way out through December. So that's where we are this morning. And again, looks like another good day of the farm show, and the door will open at 9 o'clock. It's free parking, free admission.
Yes.
So no reason not to show up. Lots of good hard surface parking out there too.
So, Bob, really quick, just have to ask you about our guy Aaron Rodgers.
I have no idea what's going through his mind. I have no idea. I don't know what's going through Gutekunst's mind, the general manager. So we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know. It's a head scratcher.
I think we all need to go into darkness for 4 days to figure it out.
I think he's been in darkness more than 4 days. We just haven't heard all about it.
Thanks, Bob.
See you
Have a
guys
good
later.
one.
See you later.